Hello, my peeps, and welcome back to another episode of my Final Fantasy X walkthrough. Now, I do apologize, I am in the middle of a cold, so I will do my best, but I also don't know how much I will actually be basically commentary on this. But what happened in the previous episode, we actually got through some of the story, which I don't feel like we've done in a couple episodes, but anyway. I guess I should also show you guys. So you guys know that I actually did go ahead and get all of the MP strolls for all of my characters. But I kind of forgot to show you guys. Let me make sure. No, I need to set the mode. I need this to be Victor for Yuna, but I also need her in order to be able to get any overdrive. She has to actually be in the battle party when the battle ends. Now, of course, there could be Healer, Slayer, Ally. Yeah, so it all just depends. Now, Lulu, yeah, I put her on Slayer because she does, whenever she is in battle, she does usually, she's able to defeat whatever she is up against. Because right now, black magic is still pretty good. Now, everybody else, except I need to start playing with Riku. She needs to have something more than Stonic, whatever. Anywho, I did actually want to show you guys Edgar, because I never showed you guys. I actually got Blitzace. That is the last, basically, overdrive attack that you can have. Now, this is a nice one, but it's only an enemy, so only one, but you can select it. It's not just going to be random, like, well, slice and dice. But Blitzace will actually hit 9 times, and depending on your kind of relationship value, you can get one of 3 girls to actually throw the Blitz ball for the last shot. What? Yeah, I'll have to show you. But you can have Yuna, you can have Lulu, and you can also have Riku. Anybody else? No. But what would happen if, if none of the girls are actually there? And of course, if you're underwater, only Riku can really do it. But what if you're underwater and you don't have Riku? Well, then the ball will just come out magically. I don't know. But yeah, so I forgot to show you guys that. So I wanted to make sure I showed you. Alright, so good or bad, we found out that Yuna was basically being around Seymour because she saw a video sphere basically from Seymour's father saying that basically Seymour's a very he never said evil, but I'm gonna say evil because he basically is not listening to anybody and he wants to do something and it seems to be really bad, which of course I know because I've played this game before. Seymour actually does want to fight Sin, but he also wants to become Sin. How could you do that? We'll find that out later. I'm not going to spoil everything for you guys. But yeah. Alright, so what are we going to do now? Unfortunately, we have to do the Cloister. But Yuna already, already has it. Wait, that looked like a destruction sphere.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
What?
See, this one is, as I said before, as you go further along in the cloisters, they get more and more annoying. This one is kind of that way just because you pretty much have to complete it, and then for the destruction sphere, which I will be getting, you have to basically undo it. It's really dumb. And yeah, so I don't really like that, but that's kind of what you have to do. Now, if you did put this back in, the ice that we broke through, it comes back. And is that important? Yeah, it is. But like I said, that's something further along. So what am I going to do right now? I am going to go ahead and... Alright, so there's lots of places that I can go and put this in. Now, I do need that one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just... I'll put this one here, actually. Put that one where? Come on, where is it? Yep, insert it. Now be careful, don't you continually just press the X button, because then you'll immediately have the option to, like, take the sphere back. I don't like doing that. So yeah, you just walk away. Alright, so what are we doing now? We have lots of stuff to do, unfortunately. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna need is this guy. And what I need to do is I need to put it over here, so then I can actually get that one, the white one up there. Yeah. And actually, I do need this upstairs. Luckily, when I take that out, it's not that the whole thing resets or anything like that. So I'm fine putting it here. Now, will that actually bring back the ice? No, because it's the wrong one. But what I need to do is I need to grab this one, and then go back down, put this back into the pedestal, and now just push that in. And now we have another part of the bridge. So we have 2 out of the 3. So how do you get the third one? I'm gonna show it to you, don't worry. But don't you need to get back down there? Yeah, but that's also the reason why you kind of have to redo everything. Is really annoying. But you have to actually get all 3 pieces back, because then a return for the pillar actually comes. And see, it's right there. Okay. So let me go ahead and get that green sphere again. Why? You'll see. Is it really important? No, not really. And so we need to go back all the way up here. Now look, that's doing, I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's because we haven't called up the pillar yet. Oh, this is gonna not be so good. Why? Because it won't let me put it in. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh well, let's go ahead and do it. Because what it's going to do is that white sphere is now purple, which is great because that's the destruction sphere. But I kind of need to have the other one back. So I really didn't think this through very well. Alright, so what are we doing? Okay, so I need to basically... I need to reverse what I just did, unfortunately. So I do need to have this destruction sphere, and I basically need to put it down. And I need to get the green one that I put over here. Because I don't care if I don't see this one again, but I really need that white one back. So I'm basically going to do the exact same thing. So hopefully when I push it back down again, hopefully I'll get the white sphere again. Come on. It's just being difficult. Yep, we got the white one back. Oh, thank goodness. So is there a better way to do that? Probably, but, oh well. Because what I really need to do now... Come on. No, really, come here. Come on. Actually, I'm going to put this back here, because I need the icicle back up, because I need to create the ramp again to go downstairs. So then I can do that. But again, I can go ahead and take this white sphere out. The Macalania sphere. Oh no, okay, I guess I have to put it back in. Move the platform. Oh, I have not done this one for a while. Egad. Alright, let's go ahead and push the pillar back in here. Now, as you can see, it doesn't have any sphere, which we will need it to have one of the white ones. Now, of course, I don't want to push this over to the ramp because, well, it doesn't have a ramp right now. but one thing at a time. Now, it doesn't matter that it's not there anymore, because, yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, now if you remember, I put the purple sphere over here. Now I need to take that, and could I have just left it in the actual pillar? Yes, I definitely could, but I didn't. Any good reason? No, I just, didn't think about it. And there is the treasure chest. And this one will have a luck sphere. Ooh, a luck sphere? Yeah, those are really good, but I don't have any I don't have any fortune spheres, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, now before I push that, I need to grab another Macalania stone. And I can't use the one that does the ramp because, well, I still need to get downstairs. Because I need to put it back in the pillar. And push it over. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to get one more of the Macalania spheres. So then I can build the rest of the bridge, because I already have 2 out of the 3 done, but I just need the 3rd one back up and running. Okay, so we have all 3 parts of the bridge open, or back together, so now I can actually go ahead and don't press that, because then you'll have to redo it, because it'll pull the pillar down from the first one, and then it will make you do it over again, so yeah, don't do it.
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Wait! Jiskel's sphere! We can show it to them!
You mean this?
So he already saw it, and then he broke it.
Guado, take care of Guado affairs.
Kind of like the Ronso, take care of Ronso.
Run!
Okie dokie. Okay, so he's actually staying with us. Not
really
like in our party or anything, but he will be around. But this will also get him in trouble because, of course, he is basically becoming a traitor by helping us out. Why? That's just how it is, unfortunately. Alright, I don't really have... Yeah, I don't need to sell. If he had weapons, I'd totally be happy about that. Now, I could save, but I'm not going to. Now, as you start running... Now, we have a long line of Guados. A very long line. Now, this is actually somewhere if you needed to feel like you needed to grind more, you could do this here. I don't really like to, just because the Guado actually summons a couple fiends, and if you don't take care of the Guado first, well, that won't be a good thing. Let's get Rico back in here. Wait a second, didn't I steal? Because of course if you steal from them, they can no longer actually do this. Yeah, I did. They can no longer actually use a item to heal themselves, which of course is a very good thing. The wind! Now, the one with the thick shell, you can actually steal a rare Hypelos potion, I think it is. And you do want to try to get those, but it is the first time you can actually steal it from them, so it's not really a good time to do it. There are much better places to do it.
Farewell.
Now, I really should bring Edgar back in because he's the one with the first strike and the initiative. Everybody else doesn't really have it, so let me go ahead and quickly change that out. Let's go ahead and have Edgar here. I'll still keep Riku just so then she can hopefully get other overdrive modes, but yeah. Now it is better if you don't hug the wall because then the Guados won't really catch you. But aren't they gonna meet you up here? No. Now, this is the point where I can actually go and grab the treasure chest that I haven't gotten before. Now, of course, these guys are one-eyes, so you do need to be very careful because they can definitely confuse you. And since they're a different one, they'll confuse you more often, if that makes sense. And I am bringing Riku back in because she is way quicker than Orin, so that's the only reason why. But I can definitely go ahead and do my S levels for both Riku and Edgar. I don't think... yeah, she's not learning anything. That's okay, though. There should be another treasure chest here at the end of this area. Now, of course, with the one eye, you're able to steal the musks. That is important just because you can actually, with the musks, I can't remember how many, but you'll actually be able to... you are actually able to customize Confuse Proof or Confuse Ward, but of course I want Proof. But yeah, you could definitely do that. Alright, there's the treasure chest. Ooh, a level 1 key sphere. Not that I don't have enough of those already, but it's nice just because whenever I do come across one of those, I will definitely try to I will go ahead and unlock those when I can. I'm just trying to remember. Let's go ahead and bring in Orin, so he can take down the armored fellow. Sleeping powder. I thought it would have a better thing. Alright, let's go ahead and bring Edgar back in. Actually, let's go ahead and bring Waka in. Why? Just cause. Did I think Waka would actually defeat him? No, not at all. But I need to start using Waka and Riku more often, just because Waka needs to have more battles, just so then he can actually then get his, more of his, ultimate weapon crest. What? Yeah, Blitzball. You have to have a certain number of battles, which of course means that he has to be involved in them. So yeah, I need to start doing that, just so I can start making sure those numbers go up for him. Alright, so Yuna has learned Kiraga. What does that mean for me? That basically means I want to go ahead and basically stop using Yuna. Or not stop using her, I want to stop using her S levels. The reason for that is because I am going to be... Basically, I will be able to start doing stuff for the Aeon stats, and of course, if Yuna is low levels, so are her Aeons, because her Aeons will actually grow more powerful as Yuna gains more power, and that's magic, strength, everything like that. And I am going to learn in the Calm Lands, which is another area. I will be able to learn how to do that. And so that means I need to try to not use Yuna's S levels. And Yuna has just gotten Kiraga, so... and pretty much anything else Kamari has. So I am okay leaving her basically as she is, because it's not like she's weak by any means. But yeah, I just want to make sure... Okay, so there isn't anything. Alright. So I guess it was just that one chest. Darn it. Okay, so there should be a save sphere at the end of this area, which I do want to make sure I use. And I will when I can get there. Sorry, just looking around. Full life. That will be something that I will definitely want to get, but not right now. Alright, let's continue on here. And there's the save sphere. Let's go ahead and use it this time around. Alright, now let's go ahead and continue on. I wonder if that would work. But let's go ahead and just leave that alone and continue on. And yes, the Guado's still coming after us because of course they are. I wonder... do I have a silence grenade? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and use that. Why? Oh no, the two that I wanted to do. Because they're gonna use high potions. Boy. That's really too bad. Now, as the kind of final move for them. Oh no, he is berserked. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead. Does you? Yep, you do have dispel, but it's gonna dispel the silence. Oh no, it didn't actually work. Trying to get everyone in. Now, as you can see, he has Berserk, Protect, and then also Berserk, Protect, and now he has Shell, or, you know, one of the two. But yeah, so that's not a good thing. So what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and do the Dark Attack, because that should work on him. And so for 3 turns, he is more likely to miss, which of course is a very, very good thing. And Lulu needs to come in and do something. That didn't do very well. Alright, so what am I gonna do? Let's go ahead and use Holy on him. Come on, Kamara, you can finish this up. No! Oh, he has Shell. Oh, no. Should I try my luck on... let's not. Ooh, but I did do an overkill. Kowaka, I did not think that was gonna work. Kowaka. So I guess my question is, did we actually get him? I didn't see the fireflies. Oh well. Seeker Bangle.
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said, if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece. Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
Okay. So of course I can go ahead. I really should save. Let's go ahead and do some S levels, because why not? Now, unfortunately, it is true, we are just about to lose Yuna for quite some time. Let's see. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Not right now. Okay, I think I got everything. Nope, I didn't. Dang it. Kamari. Can't I forget about Kamari? Ooh, and I'm finally able to get Demi? Yeah. And now she can actually start moving towards her Ga spells. That'll be good. Now, I pretty much have to talk to everybody, but again, the first person I talk to will add their relationship value with us, so I don't want to talk to
What
Lulu.
now? You act first and think later, don't you? I mean, can't you be a little more responsible? We're all depending on you, you know?
A lecture.
No. Just a suggestion.
You should place trust in your friends. But you can't expect someone to protect you all the time. You would do well to remember that.
Is that a lecture?
It's advice.
Alright, let's go ahead and
We're
talk
under the
to
lake
Lulu.
ice, aren't we?
Maybe? Who knows?
Look, that's the bottom of the temple.
And why are we able to breathe water?
We've fallen a long way.
So what does that mean? Believe it or not, we are not on some island or anything like that. We are actually, sorry, I need to... Believe it or not, we're actually on Sin. What? Yep. Okay.
Yuna will wake soon. Kimari knows this.
Oh, good. Thank you. Now I can go ahead and breathe, but I really want that treasure chest. Okay, so that does mean we need to talk to Waka and Riku.
Hey, Wonka, would you cheer up? Look, we only did what we had to do.
It doesn't matter. Don't you see? I've always walked the path of Yevon. But now, I'm a traitor.
Poor guy.
How could this happen? Damn.
It's not Riku's fault either.
You don't know how I feel.
I'm sure Uni's okay. She's breathing fine and all. How are Lulu and Waka?
Well, Waka's in shock. Can't blame him either. And Lulu, well, she's just the same as always.
She's so together. All grown up, I guess.
I guess.
Well, just give me 5 or 6 more years.
So, Kamari, how do we get out of here?
Hey, don't change the subject.
But I want to change the subject. Climb?
Kimari too.
How is Lulu gonna
Only
climb
those
out of
who
here?
try will become.
Huh?
I think he means you have to work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
No, you just have to try to climb out of here.
will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Aw,
Huh?
that's really sweet.
Hey, are you saying I'll never be like Lulu?
Whoa, that was not an
Kimari!
insult. Come on.
How could you laugh at a time like this?
Yuna?
Yuna's coming up. We need to go talk to her. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I wanted to confront Maester Seymour about his father, Lord Giskel. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
In exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
So, what did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it. I should have told you what I was going to do.
Enough! Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that.
You want to waste time listening to her regrets?
You don't have to say it like that.
Our immediate concern is Yuna's pilgrimage. Are you willing to go on?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will allow it?
He doesn't
The
care.
faith are the ones that give power to the summoners, not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that.
Poor Waka.
Sir Orin?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed. Of course. It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Giskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way!
But still, we have transgressed and must face our punishment.
We must go to Bevel. We must speak with Maester Micah and explain what has happened. There is no other way, I think.
All right, then let's
I
get going.
agree.
Sir Orin,
So it is decided.
will you come with us?
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can always count on Aaron to complicate things.
Yeah. Kamari roars and Orin runs off, and...
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. Right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
All right.
Is that coming from the temple?
Yes, it is Yevon's gift. It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
All right, so let's see if we can get the actual treasure chest that we saw. Ooh, okay, a level 2 key sphere. I mean, a level 2 unlock, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and go this way, grab the other treasure chest that's right here. And of course, if you do not pick up these, you've lost them forever. Counterattack. I'd rather have a blank spot there. All right, well, let's go talk to Yuna again, just in case.
I'm sure that Maester Micah will listen to us.
I hope so, but I don't think he will.
Jack used to sing this song.
What?
Yeah, over and over. But not this good, that's for sure.
Another trait you share.
What? You were listening? Hey, can't I get a little privacy?
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
Oh, right. You're not originally from Xanarkin, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Say, how'd you get to Xanarkand anyway? Sin? Uh-huh. I thought so. That proved it. Sin was the link between Xanarkand and Spira.
That is true.
Which means, if we kill Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
Well, I can't tell you guys the truth. So let's go ahead.
The singing stopped.
Uh-oh.
There's something here.
The ground.
Sin!
The toxin, watch out!
It was then I knew that Sin really was my old man. For the first time, I was finally able to believe it. The song you were listening to. What is it this time? Xanarkand. Ah, you homesick too? That's not your world anymore. You're Sin now. Hey, I'm older now, you know? I know.
So I never really noticed,
You
but
want
he
this to
does
end.
have like two statues right beside him. And when we are actually fighting Jack,
I'll
he
find a
does
way,
have some
promise.
pagodas, I don't know, little statues that help him out. So it is very interesting to see him have it there. Okay. What does this mean? There's a treasure chest. Remedy times 4. Alright. Now, this is an area, if you actually look... Oh, no! Edgar's by himself! Don't worry, not for long. But yeah, I will go ahead and end this episode right here. I hope you guys have had a really good day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really great one. Stay safe, and hopefully not sick. But I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!